Hey folks, it's Adam. Friday evening. Received all my gifts today from winning the Boogie Brew contest last month. Photos of my garden. And doing up a new batch of Boogie Brew. We got just compost tea. Got 5 gallons of water from my trusty rain barrel here, and measured out. Inside the burlap bag I have an air stone bottom here. Inside that I'm using the mesh bag I filled with the sample bag that also came in my prize, which is one batch of Boogie Brew. It's about a cup. To that I added Boogie Bricks, which is like a sugar-based or molasses-based supplement made with apple juice. It's really food for the microbes and bacteria. To that I also add a little bit of the Worm Gold Plus worm castings and a little bit of C90. It's just how I do it. It's not the right way, it's not the wrong way. It's what I like to do. It's what helps me get the results I get. We take this, and we're gonna put that in the water like that. And take this little knot, loop it through the metal here to hold it in place. Right. So that hangs in there like that. Right. We'll take the other air stone and submerge that on the other side. About almost in the middle, I guess. A little bit to the other side. Got my air pump with the manifold. These 2 tubes are open, the other 4 are closed, and you just have to add power. There we go, folks. We're off. It's going to sit now. It'll probably be roughly about 18 to 20 hours is when I'll use that. I generally like to let it go for roughly at least 12, no longer than 24. Because I do brew for so long, it's one of the reasons I thought to add the Boogie Bricks to it. It helps keep a little food in there to feed the microbes and the bacteria. That's gonna brew now. She'll get a good head on her in just a little while. That's what I've been using this year in my raised beds. And put them right over here. I said I just won the competition last month. Some photos I sent in. And been happy so far. I'm gonna start doing some how I do videos and why I do videos. I don't like to say how-to videos, because when you say how-to, it's like you're saying there's a right way or a wrong way. And I think as long as you're gardening, that's the only right way. Trying to grow your own food, that's the right way. How you go about doing that, it's all up to you. It's trial and error and experimenting, you know. This garden's 100% experiment, you know. One of the things I tried this year is collards. This one all of a sudden blew up, starting to choke out my Malabar spinach. It's choking out my lovage. Oh, look at all the ladybugs. That's cool. Let's start to choke out my Thai chilies. You know, some of the things were experimental. I've almost lost all my peppers because I found out that when I had broccoli planted over here, which grew phenomenal, I had beautiful broccoli. Apparently broccoli's not good to grow so close to peppers. And it almost killed my peppers. So luckily we harvested the broccoli and got rid of that. Cucumbers are doing excellent. Just made another 5-pound batch of pickles. And again, never grew onions before. Onions are actually doing pretty good. They took a beating the other day with all the rain we had. I'm going to try to spruce them back to life, but some of the onions are pretty much ready to be picked. And an earwig outbreak also destroyed my corn, so we got rid of the corn. And they were attacking these collards pretty good, but I'm starting to get some nice new growth. So, and the dino kale, and harvested a bunch of tomatoes today. I don't know if you can see, again, it's getting a little dark out, but yeah, I got tons of tomatoes. I'm 6 foot, and I mean, some of these plants are, they're in 18-inch beds, but they're all every bit of 6, 7, 8 feet tall. Those are huge. Tons of tomatoes. Like I said, it's all experimental. I had one batch of beets that was growing over where that red boar kale is, and they did excellent. I had a lot of beets. Now these beets, nothing. I don't know, possibly the heat, but you know, these pepper plants over here, I mean, this poblano plant with all the flowers on it, this thing is every bit of 3, almost 4 feet tall. So, I said it's fun. It's all experimental. I never grew Malabar spinach before, and this stuff is beautiful. And it's growing itself in knots. It's growing so much, and it's delicious. If you like Swiss chard, you'll definitely like Malabar spinach. Has a very much like a chard. That's good. Like a chard taste. A little bit of a viscous feel in your mouth though, but when you slice it up and add it to your salads, it's really good. But everything's doing excellent. First time ever growing in raised beds too. I always grew in the ground, and first time in raised beds. So, you know, it's a lot of fun. All experimental. I'm gonna try to grow through the winter this year. Grow some fall lettuces and things like the collards and the kales, and you know, see what I could get away with, see what I could push the limits. You know, that's the fun of it. Let's have fun with it and learn how to grow your own food. That's what it's all about. Hope everyone enjoys, and like I said, hopefully looking forward soon to maybe doing some why I do what I do videos, and what I've been doing over the years and what I'm doing now, and trial and errors, you know. What I want to focus on is some of the flaws, things that I wish I never did, and things that I've done, and things that I'm gonna do that probably aren't the best things to do. I think that's how you learn, by making mistakes. If I could share some of those mistakes and help other people learn, teach myself while we're at it. Things like consistently trying to grow dill early in the season and just have it bolt on you like that constantly. Haven't learned how to grow dill yet. But alright folks, the light just went out. It's getting dark here on this Friday evening, and we'll continue this tomorrow. Have a good night and happy gardening.